let's do some market analyzation. Let's have some fun with charts, moving averages, and just a whole lot of goodness going on. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. We're going to look at these charts today and see if we can get any clues to what's going to happen this week. So if we look here at SPX, let me draw this for you here. You see right here, we are just consolidating, right? We see that. Look how we're just stuck between 47 and 48 there. Can't really cross it. 48. Can't really get below it. So we are just sitting here chopping around, waiting for SPX to make a decision on what she wants to do with her life. But, we've had some, this could just be a correction through time and a pullback through time, and it could rocket up from here or at least go up higher. And I want to show you why I think that could happen. Let's take a look at it. Let's pull up the weekly chart on the old SPX here. All right, so as you see, SPX still has yet to get to all-time highs way back over here, right? But again, all we're doing is just doing a sideways chop, waiting for SPX to decide what she wants out of her life. I still think a bigger pullback is coming, possibly to the 20-period moving average on a weekly that you see there in white, or something more dangerous that you see down there on the green 50-period moving average. But it's nothing to worry about right now. I still think SPX is wanting to make all-time highs, so we may go up before we go lower. Let's check out IndieX. And then we're going to look at the Russell. And then we're going to look at Tesla. Tesla has some things going on there. Let's pull up IndieX here. We're going to pull up IndieX on a daily chart. If you like my content, I would appreciate you caressing the like button. Also, I have a Discord server, and we can talk stocks, we can talk trading, and we can talk high-yield dividend funds. The link will be in the description. So, we are chopping here on IndieX, but it's not the chop. Look how precise this chop is on SPX, right? We're right between two levels, as we see right here, right? So the levels you're looking at on SPX are 48 and 47. However, with IndieX, that's a little bit more dynamic of a chop. They actually had a halfway decent dip, got underneath the 20-period moving average, started using it as support, and then has since got above the 20-period moving average and continues to use it as support. It'll be interesting to see what's going on. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame here. On this, each candle represents a week. We have already set all new highs, as you can see here, versus the highs we had way back then. So I still think we're in a topping process with this market, and maybe IndieX won't go too much higher. Maybe they're just waiting on SPX to catch the top, and then everyone will fall in concert together, meaning the Dow, IndieX, and SPX. Let's take a look at IWM. Let's look at the Russell, actually, instead of IWM this week. So I see some people talking about IWMY, and they're like, oh my God, this thing sucks, and this and that. I want to show you something. I still think we're forming this middle channel here. Now, when this happens, okay, when these channels are being formed, look right here. We have gone down for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row. So IWMY is going to look bad because it's gone down 4 weeks in a row. But just like, any other channel that the Russell has ever formed, it takes time forming these channels, okay? So it's going to go down. It's going to get to a channel bottom. I'm thinking it's around 19, maybe 185 here. But we'll see. I'm only speculating. And I'm only speculating because of levels that it's hit in the past, where it's went to 199 there, and then or 190 rather, and then has gone up. It looks like a couple candles may have just slightly went below. So we're going to see what happens here. I'm looking for a bounce rather here off this 190 level, and then look for it to go back up to 205 or maybe even 210. So we're going to go down for 4 to 5 weeks. It's going to find a bottom, and then it's going to go back up for 4 to 5 weeks, and then everyone will talk about how great IWMY is. Emotions run rampant in the investing community. Let's look at Tesla now. Okay. Pulling up Tesla on a weekly time frame, and we see we're still in this magnificent, massive wedge. Now, this trend line on the bottom isn't to the penny. It's not exact, but I believe we're still in this wedge. We could possibly get underneath of it and go to the 200 level on Tesla, where the 200 period moving average is, the purple line that you see right there on a weekly time frame. We could be going down there. Now, listen, trend lines contract and expand all the time. So this trend line is only as accurate as the movement. So it could go below this trend line, and then we would have to move our trend line down on this wedge. But regardless, it is still in a wedge unless it dumps from here and goes all the way down to this level. Right, then we'll no longer be in the wedge, but it looks like we're just making a massive wedge, and a pretty big dynamic move, I believe, is going to come out of this wedge. I think we bounce here, either here or on the $200 price tag, and then I think we go up, and then that'll be right in time for earnings, and who knows what will happen with Tesla at earnings. Let's look at Tesla on the yearly chart. Tesla on a yearly chart has gone up, as we see here, but we're still making a series of lower highs and higher lows. So we are going to see. Now, if this trend line was accurate, which it's not to the penny, I'm telling you, we did get a bounce off this inaccurate trend line, but it has less to do with my inaccurate trend line, which is just used for visual purposes. So it's just a bounce here, or just a long wick here. Maybe we get a bounce back up there, and just stay within this channel waiting for Tesla to make a big move, which I think will coincide with earnings, and then we will see what happens there. I hope you enjoyed the content. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper, out.